Greetings, YouTube. So Walt Disney has decided that it's no longer going to support the Boy Scouts of America. Besides being a political loss, there's one more major American icon that they cannot count as an ally. It is also going to cost them some $4.8 million in funding. That's a pretty significant loss right there. That funding on that level is not common. And the reason being that while they have opened their doors to gay scouts, they have still closed their doors to gay adults. So you could be a Boy Scout and be a gay Boy Scout until you are 18. The day you turn 18, you are then verboten. You are then banished from being a part of the scouting organization because for some reason the Boy Scouts of America considered gay adults to be somehow more dangerous than gay scouts, which makes no sense. Somehow going from a scout to an adult suddenly makes the person a danger to other scouts, when in actuality the vast majority of people that actually prey on children sexually are heterosexual males. 80% of them, by the way, are heterosexual males. And I applaud Disney for this effort. I wish they had hopped on this particular bandwagon back when they were banning gay scouts as well as gay adults. And I don't believe that Disney has addressed the fact that the scouts still ban atheists. While I disagree with atheists, I want to see them treated equally under the law like everyone else. And being a theist doesn't make you any better than being an atheist when it comes to equal rights. Everyone is due equal rights regardless of their position on theism. And the Boy Scouts still discriminate along those lines. In fact, I can imagine they will eventually cease banning adults that are gay, and they will probably still cleave to banning atheists for a few more years, maybe another decade or so, because for some strange reason the American Boy Scouts really seem to enjoy the process of being discriminatory to certain groups. They stop being discriminatory against, non-Christians and non-Caucasians, and then gradually are moving in the direction of being less discriminatory towards the gay community. But they just seem to love to be discriminatory. I don't quite understand why. Particularly as the Boy Scouts have still failed miserably to come to grips with their sexual scandal issues. They've never come clean. There's no transparency. They need to do that. And for those that are new to my channel, and I would like to thank my friend Skull for sending so many people my way through a shout-out video. I picked up like 40 subscribers in the last week. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse at the hand of a Scoutmaster. So I can give you first-hand accounts of the fact that the Scouts just brushed this kind of thing under the rug. And when it was finally too much of a controversy in the case of my troop, they just disbanded my troop. Just made it go away. Poof. Like it didn't matter. Like we, the victims, didn't matter. The survivors. So anything that costs the BSA some funding is a good thing in my book. Interestingly, I saw a news piece just this week, in fact, I think it was yesterday, that dealt with an organization which has popped up for the Boy Scouts that were upset about the fact that the ban was relaxed on gay scouts. So they pulled all these Boy Scouts, left the Boy Scouts of America, and have now joined a new theistic-based scouting organization. And in fact, the right-wing bloggers were all upset because someone posted a news article about this, and in the news article it showed the Boy Scouts, the boys in this scouting organization, I forget its name, in a circle, all giving a salute like this. Nothing controversial about that now, is there? So I guess there are people upset that the Scouts are becoming less discriminatory, which is disturbing. Not, I guess, surprising. This is America, after all. And if nothing else, theism is always been an excellent excuse for discriminatory and bigoted behavior. Our religious organizations in America have cleaved very hard to their right to be discriminatory to Americans at their whim. And they exercise that right at every opportunity. And the fact that the BSA is moving away from that is a good thing, but they haven't moved far enough, and they need to stop being discriminatory against gay adults and against atheists. As I said, I may disagree with atheists, but I will defend their right to be treated equally under the law with my life. So I recommend you go take a look at the article, and I'd like to hear what people's thoughts are on this issue. Do you think that Disney should have pulled their funding? Do you think that this kind of public condemnation will help drive the BSA further towards the path of equality? Or do you think it's going to cause them to dig in a little harder and resist it a little more fervently? So I'm interested in hearing your opinions.